Hi, everyone. We're just going to give it a moment to let people get into the webinar. All right, we would just want to give it a few more minutes to let people start, but we're going to kick it off now. We just thank all of you so much who are here with us for this official launch of the new MGFA online community. I'm Sam Masterson, and I serve as the president and CEO for the Myasthenia Gravis Foundation of America. And I could not even really express to you in words how excited we are to be here today with all of you. This is a labor of love. This is a project, an initiative for the organization that we've been working on for over a year as a team. And today we're going to actually take you through the online community. We're going to have a couple of team members are going to do a tutorial. I'm just going to share some things with you up front, but first and foremost, it's most important that you all know that this was developed for and it is dedicated to the MG community. So this is your community. And we just could not be more excited to be here today with you. So thank you very much. So let me share a little bit with you about the online community so you have the background. This started about a year ago, as I said. Our team was actually in a meeting and we were talking about, and this would have been in early 2021. So we already had well adapted and pivoted to the time of COVID. We were talking about the monthly webinars that we had been providing for the community. We were continuing to revisit that our primary goal in the time of COVID was to be as least disruptive as possible to our MG community members' lives, recognizing how important of a role we serve as a patient advocacy organization. So we were talking about those monthly webinars. We were talking about how we could expand patient and community services, the education that we were able to continue providing through online services. We were talking about the 100+ support groups that we have around the country, but where we landed was we don't really have an opportunity where we can bring everyone together. Our largest attended event at the time was the National Patient Conference, but not everybody can attend that in person and travel. So we started to talk about what if we created an online space where everyone can come together. And if it were not for COVID, we really would not have known, because we've been living in this world already for about a year, we would not have known that our community would adapt to this and would respond so well. You guys have really, you've just been there for everything. You've just adapted right along with us. You've supported, you've attended, and we just couldn't be more grateful. So I thought it was important for you to know the background and to understand how the online community, how the idea for it was even born. And from there, we all just were in agreement. We started to have conversations with community members, with board members alike, and we started to say, we really think we have something here. Nothing like this exists. There are organizations, there are businesses outside of nonprofit that certainly do talk about having communities. They have internal portals. A lot of times what they call communities end up looking like message boards. This is not that. You are going to see something so exciting and so engaging. And I think you're going to really, really like it. And so let me just share with you what the goals were up front. So we said, if we're going to do this thing, number one goal is going to be connectivity. We're going to make sure that we connect our MG community members and that people feel engaged. Excuse me. It's not just going to be a place where you can garner education and information and resources like you can on our website. It's going to be a place where you can share ideas and experiences. And how might you do that, you might ask? We have multiple chats built throughout the community. So that makes it different right off the top. You're literally going to be able to share your thoughts, your experiences. You're going to be able to point people in the right direction through these chats. And it's all going to be done, and you're going to be able to ask questions too. And it's all going to be done in a monitored, safe online environment. So that's really important. We put a lot of safeguards in place for that. We also wanted to make it easier for our community members to find patient and caregiving materials. We know that so many of you use our website, and don't get me wrong, our website, we love our website. We feel that it's full of a lot of rich resources, but we also know that websites can be overwhelming at times. So we wanted to create a space where it was really easy for you to go. You could have some fun while you're there. You can navigate it pretty seamlessly. It's pretty intuitive. And you can just get all those great materials and resources while walking around a community and visiting different spaces and buildings. And then our final goal was just to create a really rich experience for all of our MG community members. And we feel that we have accomplished this, not just through the materials and resources, but we have videos and we have chat rooms and we have different buildings with information and content that you've likely never seen before. So that's really exciting. We're very proud of that. So what you're going to see is an online community that is very unique. You likely have not seen anything like this before. I do want to say to you that we really welcome your feedback and your thoughts. We want to know what you think of it, of course. We want to know what works really well for you. We want to know where we can make improvements. It's really important that this is a collaborative effort between MGFA and the community. It's your community. We want to make sure that you not only enjoy it, but that it works for you, right? It serves a very important purpose. And then I wanted to let you know that in a few moments, we're actually going to take you through a live demo, which we're really so excited about. But I want to take a moment to thank the people who have been involved in this process, because we would not be here if it were not for these groups of individuals. So off the top, I want to thank the MGFA Board of Directors. We came to them with an idea, with a thought, and they've been with us every step of the way through development, and they've seen it through to fruition. They're as excited as we are. They've been true partners on this process. And so I do want to thank the MGFA Board of Directors for always supporting us. I want to thank our volunteers, too many to name. You know who you are, but let me at least call out specific stakeholders. As I mentioned, our board of directors, but also members of our patient leadership advisory council. Different members of that patient leadership advisory council did beta test for us, as did different board members, as did members of our MG Friends program. So I want to thank all of those folks. I want to give a heartfelt thank you to our partner, NTT. They've been our technical partner. If you've watched any of our conferences or our programming, you've definitely seen me thank the team at NTT. They are a phenomenal partner. I can't say enough about them. They feel like an extension of the team. We interviewed 8 different companies. They were the only company that said they could bring our vision to fruition. So that speaks volumes about them. We have a lot of fun working with them, and we just want to thank them because they help us make an impact all the time. They're a big part of what we do. I want to thank our industry partners. When you get into the community, you'll actually see the industry center. You'll see that our industry partners are also a big part of this community. They all have space there where you can get materials and information from their respective buildings/spaces. And so we're really excited that they're part of this launch and part of this overall community as well. And then finally, I want to give a very heartfelt thank you to the staff. It has been a collaborative effort. I would fairly say we've loved just about every moment of this. It's been a lot of learning. It's been very exciting. We've also had moments where we've had to reset each other and reset expectations because we were building the first of its kind. But it's really been quite the experience. And I'm so glad that we've been on this journey together. Jenna Mavallo has served as the lead on the online community. So I want to thank her very much. And now, without further ado, I do want to hand it over to Jenna Movallo and Michael Antonellis, who are going to take us all through a demo of the new MGFA online community. Thank you.
Thanks, Sam. So welcome everybody to the MGFA online community. We're so excited to have you here and we can't wait to show you around. Mike, you want to kick it off with our town hall?
Yep, I will definitely kick it off, and we'll start here at the town hall. And the town hall is actually the place where you start when you become a member. So after you've registered and you have a link to get into the online community, you will go to the town hall first. And there'll be a welcome video that'll be playing that'll help you to get acclimated to the main campus. And each of the buildings in the online community, they contain rooms and signs and places you can go. So it provides an experience where you can go in and you can click around and look at the resources and information that's available. So for example, here in the town hall, you could go to the MGFA programs room and you can see a list of various resources here on the wall. You can click on those resources to get to websites and web pages, to get to documents and educational materials. Or you could go to the fundraising and giving room in the town hall, and you can see ideas for fundraising and creating community events or DIY events, focusing on our giving circles and so on. So each of these buildings and lobbies contain various rooms, and you can simply click on those areas to enter those rooms. Many of the buildings have theaters in them, or they have chat rooms. And so let's continue to take a tour, go back to the main campus.
Now we'll show you the MGFA Museum. So you're gonna enter into the lobby and you're gonna see that we have various signs and posters up here. These are going to change and evolve. You can learn about the birth of the MGFA. You can see stories, you can see our articles of incorporation. We have an intro video that you can click on to learn more in the museum. You can even learn about MG awareness and the story behind Hollywood and MG. You can click here and see various famous people who have MG and learn a little bit more about that as well. Now we'll go back to the main campus and we'll show you our wellness center. The wellness center has a couple of different rooms that you can go to. You'll be able to access the MGFA wellness webinar series, and also there'll be posters for upcoming events like this week's upcoming wellness webinar. We also have info posters posted on the homepage here. Then we're going to take you to our nutrition center that you can click on. You'll be able to share recipes, engage in chats, watch nutritional videos, and also go to our smoothie and snack bar. As you can see, you can click here and upload some of your favorite recipes. If you're looking for a recipe, you can ask the group. You can also click and see previously posted recipes, as well as connect with fellow members to talk about all things nutrition. And we're going to go back and we're going to show you the fitness center. In our fitness center, you'll be able to attend live virtual fitness classes. You can also view an exercise library if there's a specific type of exercise or workout you're looking for. And you can also join a chat there to talk with fellow community members about all things fitness. Thanks, Mike. We can go back to the main campus from here.
Great, and I have the honor of introducing the Nancy Law Patient Services Center. So in this building, you can find so many different materials, resources, and information for MG patients and caregivers. So for example, brochures and educational materials. We have a link to the research room so you can learn about the current MG research, clinical trials and research updates. We have a sign that takes you into an area to learn about urgent care and MG emergency preparedness. If you need to find MG specialists, you can find those specialists. It's a link that goes directly to our website to find those MG specialists. You also have ways to find support groups in your area. We definitely have a theater, so you can check out our MG research webinars in the theater, and then we have a chat room as well. So when it comes to asking questions about various resources and what a number of other MG patients are doing when it comes to managing your MG, you can go to those chat rooms and add information there. So again, it's a great way to connect with other patients and with caregivers and members of the medical community as well. It's just a great place to hang out if you want to learn more about MG and learn about managing your MG. Going back to the main campus, you'll see the Industry Center, which is the large building to the right. And this is the place where our wonderful industry partners come together. And we will have separate dedicated offices, spaces for those MG partners, those industry partners that work with us and invest in the MGFA online community. And so each of these offices, if you go to the front door of each of these offices, you'll be able to enter a customized room for each of these industry partners. So you can find website information and educational information, details about various treatments and clinical trials. Each of these offices in the Industry Center are customized based on the direct specifications from our partners. So we will have 5 of these offices online very soon, and you'll be able to go into those offices to learn more and to get more information about treatments and clinical trials that each of these partners are involved in. So a very exciting space that'll continue to grow over time.
Now we're going to show you the Gail Duckworth Memorial Garden. If you click here, you'll be able to see all the names that have been posted in memory or in honor of somebody who passed from MG. You can also click yourself if you have a name that you would like to put up within the garden too. Next, we're going to show you our Plaza Theater. This is in the middle of the online community. There will be several videos available to see here when we have special live events. You can come and view them as well. You'll see we have the 2021 Coast to Coast posted here, and we look forward to the 2022 Coast to Coast event being able to live here as well. And then we're going to show you finally the Founders Wall within the online community. This is a special spot that we really allow anybody who wants to become a founder to donate and be able to put their name up here. And we thank the people that have made contributions and that are supporting our online community today. And Sam, I'm going to hand it back over to you.
Sounds great. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. And I called out Jenna earlier. I really want to give a big thank you to Michael. He's been such a big part of building out this online community. He's served an instrumental role. We wouldn't be where we are without all of his help and support. I don't think he's missed a single weekly team call on the online community. So I do want to give a big shout out to Mike, just so you know, we don't go back and forth later about that I didn't acknowledge him. He and I are big on busting each other's chops. So I get to tell you all now, before the official ribbon cutting ceremony, that we are going to start accepting member registrations. We're going to accept them right away. And so MGFA is going to send out an email and post and have several social media posts to help direct you to the registration link. But we want to make sure that you also know that there will be a link on our website. There actually will be a page on myasthenia.org that will be dedicated to the online community. That will have a link there. Once you click on the link, you will upload your registration, your contact information, which will register you. You will need to read and accept a code of conduct. That's the MGFA code of conduct for the online community. And then your information will be submitted. Once you are approved as a member, you will receive an email that includes the link for you to enter the MGFA online community. Officially, you'll go into the town hall where you will view a video. It'll be a short video. It's really a tutorial more than anything. You'll be glad that you see it. And then you'll be free to begin using the online community. And the link is up on your screen. You'll be able to navigate through the buildings and the rooms and explore materials. And like I said earlier, I think that you'll find it to be pretty intuitive. But again, we definitely want your feedback and your thoughts about your experience in moving through the community. But most of all, we really hope that you just love the online community and that you enjoy your time and that you come back and visit again and again. It is a community, so it will evolve. Not only will we add more materials and resources to the spaces, but we're going to build more buildings. We do have a phase 2. It is already planned, so that's very exciting. More to come on that front. We can wait on that because we've got a lot to explore here right now. But I do want to let you know that we are going to be building out this town further. So that's pretty exciting. So now let's get to it. Let's get to the exciting ribbon cutting. You can't see him, but I have a very happy 17-year-old who is thrilled to be helping me with the ribbon cutting right now. G and Mike, how about a drum roll? It's an online community, so we have to have a virtual ribbon cutting. It's the best we can do right now. We hope you had fun with this grand opening. Welcome to the MGFA online community. We are officially open for members. And again, thank you so much for your support today and for joining us. Take care, everyone.